and down all out of Florida. I've been to Miami, Orlando, Daytona Beach, all for less than $100 each time, staying at 4-star resorts. I've been to Hawks Cay, New Orleans. All you need in this business is a passport and a better understanding. I've been doing this 3 years now, 29 vacations on the books that I have full receipts to. Because Uncle Sam say, hey, I get to play hard, so I might as well get paid to do it. And Uncle Sam say I can get paid to do this. So what you're gonna hear tonight is gonna blow your mind, but I'm telling you, take it all in. Get your questions ready because we will have Q&A at the end of the presentation. By the way, I'm going to go over some house rules, and please keep your phones and cameras muted. You'd be surprised what you see on these presentations. If you got a lot of activity going on in the background, you may want to keep your camera off because you may forget that it's on, and you may not want us to see what you got going on. So keep your cameras and your phones muted so you can hear the presenter for the night, because I'm telling you, you want to listen to this queen that's going to come forth. She is our team ambassador, coach. We call her Coach D, Mama D, but her name is Deborah Taylor. She 5 years in. She making 6 figures because she is an ambassador, and you're definitely going to know all about what 1-star director and ambassador is in this presentation. She is a grandmother. All of her 2 grown children is in this business. She had a granddaughter that's in this business. She got great grandkids that's practicing to be in this business when they grow up. She's traveled all over the place. You may get to see one of the trips to Dubai that she took. I don't know, but she is a double ring bonus earner. She has received a luxury car in a BMW in this business. And did I say she was a 6-figure earner? Yes, I do. I'm going to be like this woman when she grow up. So Coach Ambassador Deborah Taylor, Queen, are you ready to present Travorium to the good peoples?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am so excited to be here tonight. I got to spend some time with my daughter today, and we're actually, as you see this man holding on to this child's, and they're walking. We actually worked today on my husband's memorial fund that is being started through this business because of his residual income. And so we have to file some papers with the state. And so I was pretty excited about it, being able to bring some final closure to that, and to know that we started something together. And although he had his separate book of business and I had my separate book of business, we are creating legacy for my 5-year-old granddaughter and my 4-year-old great granddaughter. So by the time they turn 18, I believe that his book of business will be well over $1 million. So when they get grown, they will be millionaires because of Travorium. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to show you a film.
I've always worked hard. I've always wanted to produce. I've always wanted to take care of my family. I've always been a guy willing to put in the hours. I think most people are like me. But I remember my grandfather, a very successful entrepreneur and businessman, he came to me one day and he said, David, you got to learn to shut down. You got to learn to get away. You have to focus on family and have experiences in your life. If you don't, you're going to leave an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel, and it was amazing. I remember inviting people to do the same and have more experiences out of life, but for a variety of reasons they couldn't. And I thought it shouldn't be this way. You know, my grandfather was right. People need to get away. People need to experience more. So I decided to solve this problem. That's why I started Travorium, a company that could help anyone realize the dream to see the world.
Welcome to Travorium, a radical new concept in travel. Our membership allows almost anyone from any walk of life an opportunity to see the world. Travorium brings people together, leveraging the numbers of travelers for incredible rates. Every month, we award our members travel points that can be used in our world tours and getaways. You choose the path, you gain the benefits, and you tour the world. With our Travorium Getaway platform, you can use your points to buy down the rate at over 2,000 resorts across the globe for your individual trip preference. With our premium membership, you can book these stays for a week long in a one-bedroom suite for as little as $1 per night after points applied. But our travel points also give you access to life-changing experiences with our World Tours platform. Every year, our team of experts plan multiple world tours to some of the most sought-after locations on the globe, where we plan activities, parties, self-development trainings, and dinners exclusively for our members. Most money or effort in putting together a trip of this magnitude. And the best part is that our world tours bring together like-minded people from all across the globe, allowing you to meet, learn, bond, relax, explore, laugh, and enjoy life with other members of the Travorium family. Each trip creates an incredible experience that cannot be purchased online, memories that will last for a lifetime, and friendships that can transcend continents. It will leave you counting down the moments to the next one. Our membership also gives you access to our private booking engine, where you can save up to 50% on hotels, cruises, resorts, rental cars, and activities. And if traveling and seeing the world sounds exciting, we also invite you to partner with us. You can earn an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much to our guests who came in. Put your name inside of the chat and who invited you. That's going to be important, especially when we get to the end. Okay. And to our new business, we have a lot of new business partners, and to our new business partners on here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are definitely excited. We have quite a few people on their way to Hawaii, and I'm just waiting for some of them to land. They actually got to go to Hawaii for $399 for 4 people, $399 for 2 children and 2 adults. And they had to pay the air, but I'm excited to see the resort. I've seen it already, but I'm excited to see what they think about it. So we do have quite a few people on their way to Hawaii. This is Travorium. Travorium is a better life company. As Tanya said, I just got back from Dubai, right? I had an all expense paid trip to Dubai. And this is one of my favorite spots in the Sofitel Hotel. It was every morning she would serve me. The menu was inside of this box. It was a gold. And then it would serve you coffee or your latte with a name on it. So this was when I first arrived, they served it and said Dubai. Eventually I got roses every morning, or good morning, or I got my name. They learned my name, and they had fresh flowers. I told them I like fresh flowers. They had fresh flowers every morning. If my flowers didn't look right, they would bring me fresh flowers. It was just amazing. And then they had everything at this particular cafe was organic. This was actually my suite. I did not pay a dime because I am an ambassador. We get 1 trip a year on the CEO. And at this hotel and everything, I don't think I showed a lobby area, but everything was trimmed, the doors, and they had a big eagle, and all of it was in gold. It was just absolutely amazing. This is actually one of my favorite places, areas at this particular hotel that I stayed at. This was actually the swimming pool, and it was a whole nother side. I like to have a cocktail. I ain't gonna tell y'all if it's what's in it. Don't ask me. but I like by the beach, or either by the pool. And that's the way I relax and that's the way I work. And this is the way it looks at night. And I know my friend Miss Linda can appreciate it because they light it all up in purple. And yeah, all light up in purple. And that's one of my favorite colors and one of my daughters and Miss Linda's favorite colors. Again, as Tanya introduced me, I am an ambassador. When I came into this business, I was unemployed. I had no job. I had lost my 6-figure job with the government. I had moved to a whole nother city from Milwaukee after 57 years and starting over. And then someone introduced me to this business a couple of years after I got here, and the rest is history. I really only started off wanting to make $1,500 a month when I realized that I could actually make an income, because I knew in about a year and a half I would be 62 and I would get my Social Security. So I figured if I get my Social Security, get my little $1,500, I'd be a happy sister because I was married. My husband was getting his pension and stuff, and so we was gonna be good. Well, the rest is history. I became a 6-figure earner as of December 25th, Christmas Day last year. I have 2 custom rings. I'm a custom ringer. I have a pioneer ring, as Miss Adela, the CEO wife, would say. And I'm part of the 1500 Club, the Leadership Award, and Rising Star Awards. Now, the reason we tell you that is because we want to make sure that you understand that we just regular people just like you. I'm just a regular person. I'm a grandmother. I was a wife for 46 years. I'm a great grandmother. I know I don't look like it. Y'all know I'm kind of cute, right? I don't look like no great grandmother do it, but I really am a great grand. I love her. She called me today, Chi, right? So I want you to know I'm just a regular mother. I worked hard. I did all the right things. I went to college. I went to school, got a good job, went to college, like they told me to, work for one job for forever. My kids don't do that right now. I did all the right stuff and then got laid off, right? And then they tried to give me half my salary, hire me back, and then turn around and give my job to a girl that I mentored that was half my age. Where we do that at? No. So I decided that I wanted to make a living travel. I never knew I would do it this way. This is David Adela Hart. I always try to show that film because that film is very touching, because David is a very touching and individual. And him and his wife are world-class entrepreneurs. They love people. They love God. They established this business in 2013. They have a 400% annual growth. We have grown to over 67 countries. We added 21 countries during the pandemic, and we just added another 5. And so he pays millions in commission every Friday. We get paid every Friday on time, and sometimes he pays us ahead of time. We have combined 30 years of experience in both traditional and direct sales. I believe that they also do some real estate and some other things. He was an entrepreneur finalist at age 24. He's a very passionate, caring, and committed person, him and his wife. If you had all the time and the money in the world, what would you do? We asked 100 people and 99 of them would say travel. The only reason people don't travel is, one, because either they don't have the money, they don't have the time, or they definitely need both, right? When I had a government job, so I got 8 weeks, but most people only get 2 weeks. And now what they're doing is calling PTO, and they combine all your sick leave and your vacation time together. And so what we want to do is to show you how you can save money every time you travel and show you how to make money. And we're going to show you that tonight. Most people dream of vacations, time with loved ones, and seeing the world and living life on their own terms. That's me. That's me. That ain't my legs right there, but that's how I be looking, right? I be straight chilling with my computer, with my phone. My phone go everywhere with me. It's an international phone. I don't care where I am. You can call me, text me, beat me, whatever you need to do, because I'm an international girl, right? But I also love my family. And so I've taught my children, and my children's children will also know this, to become entrepreneurs. And so my children all work for themselves. My daughter has systemic lupus, and for a season she could not work. And so while she was not working, I told her wasn't nothing wrong with her mouth. wasn't wrong, nothing wrong with her hands. You have a master's degree, almost a doctorate, start your own consulting business. That's exactly what she does. My son has his own business, and my granddaughter also works from home as well. So they can take their job with them. So we just spent almost 2 weeks in Mexico, just hanging out on the beach because we could, right? So most people dream of vacations, time with loved ones, seeing the world and living life on their own terms. And fortunately, because of this business, I'm able to do that with my family. We're part of what we call the social sharing economy. When I started this business, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or anything. So if you got a child in your house, a child, a grandchild, and you don't know nothing about social media, you give them your phone, you give them your computer, and you let them set you up on TikTok, Instagram, and let them teach you. Now I have more followers than my granddaughter on Facebook and Instagram. I ain't quite got the catch of TikTok yet. This is all a part of all of the different industries. So you got the global different sales of the NFL, the music industry, the video game industry, natural food industry, and social sharing industry, but it does not equal the $8.2 trillion industry that travel is. Travorium, we are part of the largest industries in the world. We are part of the travel industry. Again, we want to save money on vacations and getaways. We also are part of the direct sales industry, to make a residual income. I really did not understand the power of residual income until my husband passed away May of 2021. In May of 2022, on the day he passed, his income went from $25 a day in this business to $70 a day. And which was kind of amazing because, you know, he's going to heaven, and it continues to grow. And like I said, today we were solidifying the paperwork, getting ready to notarize it, and everything to make sure that we are within the law as we create this trust. But that's what we're doing with his residual income. I have my own residual income. Then we're part of what we call the network marketing industry. I call it the discipleship ministry. It's just really connecting people with places and people with people. That's all it is. It's nothing big about it. It's nothing spooky about it. It's no pyramid scheme. It's none of that. It's just connecting people with people and leveraging people. And your job do it all the time. The difference is they don't pay you. The difference is that you can never pass up your boss, but you can pass up me. Travorium pays you up to save you up to 70% on travel, to also earn free travel point. A lot of us do not pay for our travel points. We get paid to travel. We get, once you make $50, you get a Visa card. And as you start making money, you actually really don't pay for travel because you can take it out of your residual income. Team Legacy, that's the team, our team. And this is over 62 of us. We went to Montego Bay, hung out together. It was actually my birthday, as well as the young man in the middle with me, Thomas's birthday, another young man by the name of Adrian's. This was a month almost exactly after my husband passed, and we actually went to Montego Bay. And I'm telling you, those young people took care of me. You know, that's the first trip I had been on in eons, right? I was married 46 years without my husband. This is 3 ways to make more money. One, we want to save you money. We want to make money, and we want to show you how to grow money. And we can really show you how to master all 3. If you want to know how to go from broke to learning how to make over 6 figures, I can really tell you how, and I can mentor you if you allow us to. We will show you how to do that if you stick and you stay. Travel is the #1 industry in the world. Everybody talking about traveling. The planes are full during the week now. So, and it's not even the holidays yet. Again, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, all of these different platforms. And if you call on CNN or the regular news, somebody is going to be talking about travel. Somebody's going to be talking about travel, and we are doing travel different, right? I was a travel agent for a little while, but we're doing travel different, and we're giving people the opportunity to really save a lot of money. We're part of the largest industry in the world, which is the travel industry, with revenues over $8.2 trillion. Priceline and Expedia are two of the largest internet companies, and they're also two of the largest travel companies. One of the things that they have a monopoly in the travel industry. So a lot of times you're thinking you're going to Priceline, Booking.com, Kayak, Agora, but they all are under a company called Booking Holdings. And then you have Expedia Group, and Expedia has hotels, Hotwire, Orbitz. They own the Airbnb Vrbo. So they own all of that. And you think you're going to Vrbo and people all into the Airbnbs, and Expedia owns it. But what we want to do is redefine the way that the travel industry does business. The membership savings up to 70%, activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rent-a-cars. I saved a lot of money on a rent-a-car in February. I had 3 deaths back to back, had to rent a car. Budget wanted $700 and some dollars when I went to them. And when I went to my back office, I got it for $280 plus tax. So I saved a lot of money through rent-a-cars, resort shows, and hotels. I'm going to talk about 3 platforms tonight: Getaways, World Tours, and the TravelNet booking site. But we have multiple. We have a few more sites. We have, if you add, probably about 5, maybe 6 different ways that you can save on travel. We have, once you join, the day that you join, you get travel points. So all of your money turns into travel points, $1 for $1. And then after that, your money doubles. I call it the double portion blessing. The fees turn into $2 or 2 points per dollar. And you get it, you can use them on Getaways. That's 8 days, 7 as low as $0 per night. You also can do group travel with like-minded people up to 70% off of retail costs, like we did with Jamaica. You saw those people went, and you can, that was an all-inclusive, so we didn't pay for nothing. We pay for all the food, all your drinks. The only thing we had to do was buy our airfare to get there. They have different experiences. Some of them have breakfast, some of them have breakfast and lunch, some of them have breakfast and dinners, some of them have them. When I went to Venice, we had a tour of the glass factory. So there's different things that you can do with the different world tours. And we will be having over 100 world tours coming out very, very soon. And some of them have already came out. I know Dubai for 2023 has come out, and it's only $49 with your points. So you can earn 2 ways of earn points. I'm going to talk about the platinum, because platinum is definitely the way to go. You want to earn 250 points the day you join, and then every month you earn 250 points. And the first 30 days, you've already earned 500 points. And if you come in now, you're going to earn some extra money, because we're in our Christmas bonus time. And then if you decide, and this is always optional, and I have to tell people this because people will be like, is it one of those things? It's pyramid. Woo, 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 woo. No, it's no different if you telling somebody, hey, the Mama Joe pork chops was fantastic. Y'all need to go down the street and try them. Or, right, whatever. They got jerk chicken down the street, or you buy a nice dress and your friend asked you, where you get that dress from? Girl, going over to Macy's, just don't buy my size and my color, right? You're going to do it all the time. We do it all the time. We share, right? We don't usually travel by ourselves. So if you share this with 3 people and 3 people, active people join, your site is going to be free. You know what that means? You don't even pay a monthly fee. The company pays your monthly fee, turns around and double it and give you the travel points. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I'm telling you, because I've never paid, ever. I've never paid. My husband has never paid. We've never paid. Many of us have never paid. You want to enjoy beautiful resorts for less than $100 a week, creating memories for lasting a lifetime. We also have a free trip incentive. And that once you get joined 14 days after, you can actually take, if you like, at 67 different countries. We have the world tours and getaways. And so with the world tours and getaways, all you decide is where you want to go. You ain't got to call nobody or nothing. All you do is go to your back office, find what you're looking for, click the button, and enjoy your trip and have fun. These are the retail. We have a retail portal, and this is from the retail portal. So the retail portal here is an example of Cancun savings of $649. Here's San Diego, is that savings of $621. I'm going to go through these very quickly. This is Orlando. This is a 1-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights. The platinum was $0 after you applied your points, and the titanium was $18.43. We have over 40 resorts in just the Orlando area. Just 40 resorts. I talked to a pastor today. He said that just his housing for Orlando, he took his son, and then he took a Universal Studio. Just the housing was $1,000. I told him you could have got a 1-bedroom suite for $0. Canary Islands, $0. Titanium, $14.14. These are some of the world tours. And so this was Tanzania, which is in Africa, 5 days, 4 nights, and dinner and breakfast was included. And so this was the platinum rate and the titanium rate. This is Phuket, Thailand. We actually had someone who actually got this for $1 as a platinum, and they applied their points. And as you can see, these cottages is right on the water. This is New Orleans. We actually did New Orleans. Now with New Orleans, it was very interesting because we paid $399. But what happened was that they actually gave us a free registration, which was $125, and then we turned around and we got breakfast every day, and that was for 2 people in the room. So the breakfast by itself was $33. So if you take $66 and times 4 days, how much did we really pay to go to New Orleans? Absolutely nothing. And we stayed in a 5-star hotel. Over 100 tours all over the world that we took place with. And we will have another over 100 coming up in this next 2023, starting in March. They'll be all be released by the middle of December. So if you want to come in, you need to come in and start racking up those points, December, before December. This is our Dreamcation platform. Anyone, anywhere, on any budget, 2 points for every dollar. These are some of the places that we went. New York, 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast was included. During Fashion Week, anybody been to New York or live in New York know good and well you cannot get a room, that's only a room 5 days and 4 nights for $539. Spain, $39 per day. Austria, $359, 5 days, 4 nights. And then they gave you a trip, breakfast and a trip to the museum. Colombia, my son loves Colombia. I think I'm going to go there for my birthday next year. But 5 days, 4 nights for $1. We actually had one of our directors who took a group of about 13 to celebrate their birthday. This is actually in Jamaica where we went. This was the Diamond on that particular property in Jamaica. All your food, all your drinks. It was absolutely wonderful. Italy, $399. Miami, $399. I know Miami is definitely coming back. Italy is coming back. Budapest, we just had a group that went to Budapest, $165, 5 days and 4 nights. San Francisco, $299. The resort fees were waived. A lot of the tourist towns of San Francisco, Myrtle Beach, Las Vegas, Miami, a lot of those places all have resort fees. Spain, $99. Room with balcony and sea view, 5 days, 4 nights, $99. Puerto Vallarta, $40 per day per person. Las Vegas, $399. I've actually stayed at this hotel. On the weekend, you're going to pay $399 to stay at this particular resort. Sicily, we just had some people, some of my friends just got back from Sicily, all inclusive, all your drinks, everything. And they said it was amazing, an amazing resort. Malaga, Spain, we just had a group of the Davis family who just went to Malaga, Spain. Some of them paid $1, some of them paid $49, y'all, for 5 days and 4 nights, and for breakfast and dinner included. And then now some of them have decided they just got back from Malaga, Spain, and on their way to Hawaii. Monaco, 5 days, 4 nights. Cozumel, $38 per person. Dubai, $1. We actually had a couple of couples who actually went to Dubai for $1. But during the year, we had one trip for $89. We had one trip a week for $49, and the rest were $129 at a 5-star resort. Spain, Mata. This is an all adult resort, so you can't take your children. Paris, France. I actually did this. It was a beautiful resort. It was $379 for the week. I actually added a few days because I left there, and me and a group of my friends, and we actually flew over to Venice. So we left Paris and flew over to Venice. It was like 200 or some bucks. Why not do it? And it was an amazing trip. We got breakfast every day. It was 29 euros, like $31 times 2 people was $62. And so if you just subtract that from the $379, what did we pay to go to Paris? That's absolutely nothing. Athens, Greece, we had one of our directors. She took a group of ministers to Athens, Greece, and I believe they had reduced the price to $199. Then they left Greece and came over to Paris. So you're asking, how much is this going to cost? So we have our silver membership, $49.95. All you do is get the retail portal. So, I mean, I would do a titanium or a platinum. Most people do platinum. So the platinum, you're going to get all of the retail information, the hotels, the rental cars, the cruises, but know that the silver gives you no points. The titanium gives you points. So you pay $129.95 to start and $69.95 a month, which turns into 140 travel points. And it goes towards their getaways and your world tours. But once you get into the platinum, you're going to pay $249.95. All of that you're going to get back in points. Then you're going to pay $125 a month. I'm going to show you how to get rid of these so you don't have to pay them. And then after that, you get deeper discounts. So it's almost like a pastor told me today, it's like it's like a Christmas club. Like you're putting money away, or a vacation club on your job. You're putting money away, and that money is doubling. It's just not sitting there, it's doubling, and you're able to buy down vacations. We also have our Travorium pack. It's called our Start Traveling Now pack. So some people want to travel now, and they end up buying this pack to increase their points because they don't want to wait till their points increase, and you're welcome to buy that pack. Do I have to keep paying my monthly subscription? Absolutely not. No. And I try to help all of our team members not to have to pay the monthly subscription. I mean, and a lot of people, some people want to pay it because they really don't want to share it with anybody. I don't know why. They just don't. But if you do, the partnership is actually $99.95, but we have a special for $49.95. And with that $49.95, the platinum is $299.90 to start, and the titanium is $179.90 to start. And that gives you the right not only to get your 3 and free, but it also gives you the right to start a business and get the tax deductions, over 400 and something of them, a home-based business tax deduction if you choose to. This is part of our 10X compensation plan, and it is optional. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I'm gonna say that again. But if you choose to want to make some money, you can. Again, at first for me, I didn't want to do that. I just didn't. But I decided, why not? Well, at least I could travel for free and have free travel money. And that's kind of how it started out. So this is for illustration purposes only and has no guarantee of income. So you say, hello, I'm launching a business. I've decided to launch a business. This is a 1099 business. Somebody asked me, was it accredited today? It is. We file with the IRS, and everybody gets a slip that makes over $600. So if that's accredited to you, that's accredited. We share this business with 3 people, and we earn free travel points. So if you refer 3 friends and those friends become active, then you do no longer pay, and the company pays you and then pays the travel points. You earn $226 a day or $410 a day, and that times 31 or 32 will equal your monthly subscription, and you're in what we call business profitability. What we say is that if you get 4, right, because we're a binary system, if you get 4, you'll pay no more because you'll always have 3 active people. Then you could become a one-star director. One-star directors make between $400 to $600 to $700 a month. And so that'll pay a bill, a light bill, a gas bill, a car note. It'll pay something. And so people become one-star directors. So that is an option. Then you can become a two-star director. When you become a two-star director, you make it between $1,500 to $2,500. You actually qualify for this ring. I have one of mine on. And you're making between $18,000 to $30,000. That's a good income without having to sit up and say, welcome to, what they say. You don't have to do all of that. You just, you could be a senior citizen sitting at home talking to people. Then you could become a three-star director. Once you become a three-star director, you're making $70 a day or $2,500 to $3,300 a month. But you also are getting your lifestyle bonus. And once you get your lifestyle bonus, which used to be our car bonus, you get that in addition to your $70 a day. These are some of us that had earned a car before they changed it to a car bonus. I earned my car in 2020 during the pandemic in June. But I did not buy it until August of 2021 or September of 2021. I'm going to skip this. All right. And then you become a four-star director. You become a four-star director. You're going to make $100 a day, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Now, if you want to know more about this comp plan, get back with the person that invited you. We have a new video, as well as someone can send you our comp plan, as well as someone can share with you the comp plan. I don't spend a lot of time on it because a lot of times people don't want to hear about it. They just want to travel. Then we have the ambassador. The ambassador make $140 a day. You still getting your car bonus. My car is paid for every 15th of the month. So then now they call them lifestyle bonuses. You're making between $90,000 to $110,000 annually on top of all of the other bonuses. We are definitely looking for leaders, and we're definitely looking for leaders in the United States. At this point, we need leaders. These are some of the newest six-figure earners. These two young ladies are in France, myself and Ryan Vanderpool. He just became a U.S. ambassador, so it's me and him. These are the ambassador perks. You have up to 7 shares. Every 15th of the month, I think it is, we get an ambassador pool share of what all of the revenue that went on that month. We earn a part of the earnings. We also get a free trip, and that was the Dubai trip that I showed you in the very beginning. Was totally paid in a 5-star resort. And then we have the Louis Vuitton experience. I had that experience in August. At that Louis Vuitton experience, it was actually in Paris. We had a private salon, personal shopper. It's really an unforgettable experience. If you are a man and you go ambassador, you could have the experience, but they usually give it to your wife. So your wife, you may have a very, very happy wife, or your partner. And so you have a very, very happy one. This is us. People say, Coach D, why your bag so big? Because I got a big purse. I like big purses, and I got a big one. And so we were actually in Paris. This is actually the highlights of that particular experience. And this is just some of the yearly trips that they've taken, Ambassador Pool. And that's the end of our presentation. Travorium is a better life company, requires a better way. And so we're going to get ready to answer your questions. What we want to say is that we travel differently. We really travel differently We know that some people are used to using travel agents or Expedia or Priceline and all of that, but we definitely travel differently. And we know that a better life requires a better way. And we definitely want you to be here with us and be able to share experiences, not only with your loved ones, but with your friends, and be able to extend that. So if you have any questions, we will now formulate and take questions because we love to answer questions. We just love to answer questions because we want you to get 100% of the information. So I'm going to pass it on to Sasha or Tanya, and let them guide the questions.
Well, I was monitoring the chat and I do not see any questions so far. But so what I like to do right now is go over the 3 types of people in the room and the 2 types of people that join this presentation. So first, let's talk about 2 types of people that join this presentation. The first person just want to save money on travel. They say they want to go to Dubai for $1 or Malagna or Magala. I'm sorry, Jennifer, Magala, Spain for $39. You had me there. And then that's cool. Just make sure you get back to the person that invited you. But then the other person said, hey, I like to travel and get paid to do it since I'm doing it anyway. That is all well and done. You get back to the person that invited you. And then there are 3 types of people in the room. The first person is that A person. That's me. You had me at free. Free is for me. You had me at, oh, I want to be an ambassador and take an ambassador trip and let somebody else pay for it. If you that A person, go ahead and put that in the chat. And then there's that B person. I love what I heard, but let me talk to my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my husband or my wife or my significant other, or let me move some money around. Then that's fine too. Make sure you move that money around and get in where you fit in, because Uncle Sam say, if you got a home-based business, you could write off the stuff that you doing NT way. So I say, get back to the person that invited you. But then there's C person, that negative Nancy, as TJ the boss always call it, negative Nancy. That this ain't for me, but you know what? I know a bunch of people who can travel. Go ahead, share this information to them. Get back with the person that invited you. Tell them yes, tell them no, tell them quick, because we are on the go. I did see a question inside of the chat, and let me read it. It's from Miss Mary. It says, how can you earn extra points? Coach D, can you go over that one more again for Queen Mary?
Yes. So with the X, you cannot earn extra points unless you buy the Travel Now pack. The Travel Now pack gives you 1,400 points and it's $9.99. But I'll give you an example. An example was, we went to Mexico in October. I think in October, September, October. I've been on so many trips, I didn't forget. But I think it was the end of September. And we had people who paid, all of us that had the platinum with points, we paid $331 for 2 adults and 2 kids, all inclusive. One of my friends, one of our business partners, mom did not have Travorium. And so what she did is she went to their regular site and she bought the same days that we had. And she paid $2,942 and some change. But if she had joined Travorium, she would have paid the $299 plus the $999 to get the extra points. But she still would have had points left. And she still would have had probably a good 1,200 or so. We figured it out because she had to buy her air. She would have had enough to buy her air. So that's what the Travel Now pack is. That's how you get extra points. But there's no other way to get extra points other than that.
Good question, Miss Mary. Got
Except
another
for
question.
sometimes he runs a contest. I forgot about that. 'Cause he has ran contests where he gave us points, or when we purchased the travel trips, we got points. So there is, oh, and then what's another way? I think another way is that when we do go on these trips, don't we get points for that, y'all? Like 5,000 points.
Yeah,
for
some of
going-
the world tours that we pick, he offer additional loyalty points.
Loyalty points. Yeah, that's on our
Loyalty.
retail site. Okay, can you start with travel side, then switch to business side at any time? Okay, so my Ms. Gibson, first of all, who invited you? Can you tell me that? And second of all, you can, but you can't only have 14 days to decide if you're going to do the business side. After 14 days, you will remain a customer. So you want to make a decision right away. It's a $50 decision that lasts you for a whole year. So that's like $3 a month, right? It's a $50 decision. So, but you do have 14 days to think about it. So no, you cannot. You have to make a decision within 14 days.
And I saw Peggy Lawson had her hand raised. If you would unmute your camera, I mean, now you can unmute your cameras now to ask questions. But Peggy Lawson, I saw that you had your hand raised. Did you want to ask a question?
Oh, she said I invited her. Okay, well, get back with me. Oh, who invited you?
All right. Is there any more questions?
Sure, by way of awesome. Are there any more questions?
Them were some good questions.
There were some easy questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anybody on the team? I know I see Safa has a lot of guests on here. Do you want to say anything to your guest or acknowledge your guest, or anybody that has guests want to acknowledge your guest? See if your guests have any questions.
Yeah, I just thank everybody from the mini group that we just left, transferring over to this Zoom and being able to still listen and hear more information from people who have been in the business a little bit longer than myself and other family members. So thank you all for coming in. And I hope you join, because it's really a life-changing thing. And I'm still excited like I was from day one.
All right. All right. You heard it from her. Anybody else? Doc and Lorraine or Lorraine, I'm one of our newest directors, all these new directors on here. Anybody have anything they want to share or say before we close? All right. If not, she said, woohoo. All right. If not, there she driving. What you got to say, Lorraine? Open your mic, honey.
Thank you. Yeah, my lights are dim in here. I gotta fix that. So okay, so I just wanted to say I'm really excited. I've only been in Travoria for about maybe 3 weeks now, and our team is growing rapidly, and I am just totally excited. And so if anybody needs my assistance, I am available. You can just send me a text, and I'd be more than happy to help you with closing your people.
All right. She said, I came in late. I'm trying to ask how much is it to join? Okay, so somebody talk while I can go back and get that slide, but it's basically, let's see.
Well, I did see a lot of people that came in a little late, which is no worries, because we do these presentations 7 whole days a week practically. We have presentations, and I'm gonna tell you we have the same Zooms on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, same time, same Zoom ID. We also have other Zoom presentations on Tuesdays as well as Thursdays. We got the squad up on Tuesdays and the Kings team on Thursdays. All you have to do is get back with the person that invited you and they can give you those Zoom links, but they're at the same time, just different Zoom IDs. And I see there's the slide right there.
Mhm. And we have we have presentations also on Tuesdays and Thursdays through the corporate office. I messed up. Through the corporate office at 8 and 10 on Tuesdays. Is that right, LaRae? I mean, we have a West Coast presentation now.
Yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. on the West Coast. And then Thursdays is the corporate one at 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of presentations. We also have
the fireside
video.
chat on, plenty of videos, and the fireside chat
And
on
the fireside
Sunday.
chat. So just get back with the person that invited you, please, and so we can make sure you get the information. So these are the platforms. We have the silver. The silver just gives you the retail portal. The titanium is $129.95 and $69.95 a month, which doubles to 140 points. The platinum is $249.95, which we all is the best of the best, and $125 a month. And once you join, you want to do the partnership. So if you start with the partnership, it's $299.90, and 250 of that is going to turn into points, and $179.90, and then 130 of that, your initial enrollment, and then it's $140 a month. So that is the cost.
It's $69.99 or $95 a month, but it turns into 140 travel points. That's what she meant to say, y'all.
Yes. When you share your experience on social media, what do you earn? I don't understand that, Mary. So you need to ask that question. Explain that one.
I was watching one of the videos today. It shared, like if you wanted to, through this company, you share it on a social media platform. Do you earn points? I
No.
watched a video today.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at it again.
No, you don't. You don't. Who are you in the company, or did someone invite you? Mary. You are who?
I'm part of the group.
Okay, who is your business sponsor? Who?
Linda.
Glenda?
Yes, I'm sorry, I might have a bad connection.
Who is your business partner? Is anybody catching that besides me?
Is she saying Linda or Glenda?
Oh, Linda. Okay.
Oh,
So
Linda.
go back to Linda, and then Linda can explain.
Okay.
You want to talk with Linda, so Linda can explain to you, and maybe she can help you with what you earn. But I don't know anything about sharing on social media. You earn points. That's
Okay.
That may be a different company. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you again. And like on Friday, we are here, and we invite you to come, and same Zoom number, same, as they say, same bad station. And then tomorrow night, we have what we call the plug-ins. And so if you're interested in any of those Zooms, just let the person that invited you know. And God bless you. Have a fantastic night. And we will see you at the beach, or we will see you at the bank, or we will see you at both. God bless. Bye-bye.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.